Oh Jesus, how far back do I have to hold this thing? Well, I just press. I've no idea. Cut right into it, guys. We're finally outside. It's safe to say it's loud, and it's also safe to say it's bright. Oh Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Not to mention the fact my camera keeps deleting the files, so I'm hoping it won't delete this one. We're going to go ahead and take a walk and see where we're off to. Oh my god, I'm cutting my face off. I'm sorry you missed my beautiful face. Also my sunglasses, which I'll be wearing soon, because I'm going very, very closed-eyed at the moment. Oh. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going towards a place there is not paths. Oh crap. We're going to go ahead and cut away in just a second. We'll do a sort of digging, finding. Whenever I find something, I'll probably cut back to you guys, so be right back.
Hello, my crazy bit of Verticonians. My name's Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to a Pokemon Go Episode 3. I may have kept my recorded camcorder footage in at the beginning. I may not have. If I did, spankulations. If I didn't, oopsie. So we're going to go ahead and start it off almost instantly by dropping a lucky egg and a incense, of course. As you guys know, by the sounds of my voice, I'm most definitely not recording at the time of this is happening. I'm recording at post footage and reviewing it with you, so technically I'm watching this like you are, except you're hearing my voice. I'm hearing my voice, it's just coming out of my mouth. Right, so we'll go ahead and have a sort of showcase. You guys will see I'm level 18, that's a hell of a jump since level 2 and level 1. Level 2 and level 1, episode 2 and episode 1. Is this episode 3 actually? Wait, this, and then run. Oh, this is episode 4! Oh, right, okay. I think. Wait, no, it is. It is. Right, okay. So yeah, this is actually episode 4. I take that back instantly. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm sort of at level 18. It's not a massive jump in comparison to the rest of them. But once this episode's filmed and finished and recorded and edited and stuff, I'll be filming another one where I'm level 23. I might be 24 by the time I record it though. So that's crazy. I know you guys are like, oh, but you're jumping too much. Guys, I was late to this party for YouTube's for Pokemon Go, so I want to get all ready and perfectly ready for when it gets updated, and then I can go like, guys, check out all my videos of all the updates. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have fun whilst recording it and have fun whilst editing it. So you know, if you guys do enjoy the series, please drop a like down below. It really, really helps me. As you guys can see, I'm currently walking around a car park at the moment. Oh, I dropped my phone. I remember this. Oh. Yeah, no, I remember dropping my phone at this point at 4 minutes 7. So I remember actually coming close to dropping my phone at that point. I actually had pressed back and went, oh, back to air shower. And I was like, ah! I remember that. I was like walking past. I was like, there's a gym over there. It's already held by yellow. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go towards all of these Pokestops, go inside the outlet center, which I didn't like record my face in with a face cam recorder because I'm not crazy. I used to lie. If I was sort of big enough to the point like I could do this as a full-time job and I didn't have sort of peers, I'd definitely do it. Well, I don't have peers, just different types of peers. You may notice the actual gameplay part of this video might be a little bit shorter. That's because I planned it to be about 15-20 minutes long, and then I filmed the evolution part, which is towards the end of the episode, where we've grabbed all the Pokemons we've caught in this episode and tried to evolve them for as much XP as possible. It was 20 minutes long, guys. 20 minutes. So this part I'm going to try and nail down for about 10-15 minutes, and then that part I'll try and cut down to 10 minutes. We're getting a 25-minute episode. That is crazy. Almost as crazy as me. Guys, I appreciate all the support so much lately. It's been absolutely crazy. Thank you all so much for the support. It means so much to me. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. So we're going to go ahead and sort of cut ahead in just a second to sort of when we're getting some more interesting things going on. Like, for example, me hitting these stops up, not catching this Rattata. I thought to myself, hang on, Rattata, is that 25 or 50? I went and caught it and I was like, oh yeah, it's 25. Did I catch this one actually? Or did it get away? I just throw it straight away. The great thing about when you're catching Pokemon, make sure you throw it straight away. Because if you do, you've got a bigger chance of getting a lot of it, well, straight away, because you're going to hit it, because it's like point blank range. Literally, you're shooting it point blank. So if you miss, I've got no words for you. Oh, and a Ghastly. So guys, in case you don't know actually, I'm so close to getting a Gengar. The next episode's actually going to be about the Gengar more than likely. I just need 5 more. Originally I needed 1 more, but I decided the Ghastly that I'd evolved into a Haunter already, the Haunter wasn't that good. Actually, I caught the Haunter. And I was like, oh, but I can then evolve it. And I've looked at all the stats, and it just wasn't worth it. I hear I check and see if it's still recording. I'm like, oh, still recording. Oh, thank God. Right, so it actually had crashed. I didn't think about that. But yeah, no, I went and go ahead and got a Ghastly, and I was like, I want to get Gengar now. So as soon as I caught this Ghastly, I knew I wanted to get a Gengar, and I still am dedicated to that. I'm going to have such an OP Gengar. It'll be crazy. I'll be the biggest Gengar owner in Swindon, hopefully. Not Dragonite, because someone has a 2500 CP Dragonite in Swindon already. Oh my god, that's just like crazy. So I finally get to these stops just after the game stops saying retry server. And I start spinning them and I'm like, oh my god, this server's going so bad. And I grab all these Pokeballs. I managed to get 2 Pokeballs in the Great Ball. At this point, I haven't unlocked Ultra Balls. I do now, of course, and they're crazy good. But I hadn't unlocked them at this point. I head towards the second Pokestop. I've got a Drowsy popping up as well. Obviously, I've got my incense on, so every 200 meters I step, I'll get a new Pokemon. If I stay still for 5 minutes, I'll also get a new Pokemon. I was like, oh my god, just work for me. And it was like, how about no, try again later. So at this point, I didn't realise. I don't think I actually got it. I wasn't quite sure. But if you're ever unsure when it says try again later, if the servers are having issues, if you check on your journal, you'll be able to see if you've actually unlocked it. I just kept spinning it and I was like, have I got it? Let's check my journal. So I checked to see if I had got 2 or just 1. So I waited for it to load. It didn't load. I think I closed it and reopened it. Please tell me I did that, because I'm not just going to be sidekick for nothing. Come on. Do it, Vertico. I believe in you. Yeah, it's like I'm psychic. I didn't actually check in the end, and I just span it again, and I was like, oh, I'm glad I checked. So I go to walk on, but I thought, you know what, at this point, I've not got like so many Drowsies or Hypnos like I do now. Like, trust me, guys, I don't even know if I can consider them. I only use them for Stardust, which I've got 115,000 for. So I thought, I'll go ahead and catch him. Threw the Pokeball, gone once, gone twice, gone 3 times, and he's in my balls. So we make it inside, and what I can only describe as a Drowsy party just occurred. Some of them just disappeared. There we go, there's one back again. I actually managed to get 4 on the screen later on, I think in this episode or another episode, not episode, but like activity when I was playing it. So we got inside, there is the gym there. 2, 3 Drowsies in there. I'm like, my god, Drowsy are popular. And I've just got so many Drowsies, I'm like, oh, at this point, these are just Stardust and Drowsy candy. And it crashes for the 3rd time in a row. I'm like, so it reloads. I don't think I actually caught the Drowsy in the end, unfortunately. But I'm like, is it worth catching these Drowsy? Probably not. Reason being is I want to go ahead and get some more Pokeballs and items and stuff and hatch some eggs. Hatch some eggs, not catch some eggs, I should add. I didn't actually know if I caught that Drowsy, so I'm constantly checking the journal. But like the servers were so bad on this day that I just kept checking. I was like, oh my god, is it working? Is anything working? Getting so bummed out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was caught. I was like, oh, thank God it's been caught. At this point, I decided to actually catch another one because it had been the case that I'd caught one. I thought, you know what, rather than just walk into this Pokestop, I've got about 2 minutes before I get there. Worst comes worst, it crashes again. I get some Stardust and some candy. I can just sort of refresh it. I actually do think it does crash again. It does crash again. This making it the 4th or 5th in a row. I think it's the 4th now. I'm like, really? Really, Niantic? Really? So I'm making my way down towards these stops, and I see a Venonat as well as some lovely stops. One stop, which is muy bien, the beautiful. Another stop, which is a lure on it, and I'm like, oh, yes, please. I think this is the day before, or 2 days before, I actually met Master Rob in Swindon. It was crazy, and he was heading, I was like, yeah, go towards the outlet centre. There's loads of Pokemon, I caught a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur, which I have, believe it or not. I was like, oh, that's so crazy. It's so cool to see someone, like, a big YouTuber in Swindon, and I thought to myself, well, he's a normal guy, so fair enough, he's come down to Swindon, play a bit Pokemon. If I had a car, or if I had means of getting elsewhere, I'd be going all over the country, to be honest, on my days off. Oh, that'd be crazy, like, just imagine I go Portsmouth, like, sort of, or, not even Portsmouth, Cornwall, Devon, anything like that, just so catch some coastal Pokemon, a bit more waters, it would be quite good, and Venonat crashed. So I actually get back into the game, and the first thing I see is a Rattata. After the game has crashed again, I'm stressed for I think 5 times in a row. Not in a row, but 5 times it's crashed basically since starting the recording. First thing I see is a Rattata that's incensed, then I see a Jinx, and then all of these sort of Pokestops appear. So I start spinning the Pokestops. Obviously, there is a lure down, so we've got Krabby, Jinx, and Rattata. I think I clicked on Krabby, but he disappeared, and I was like, oh no, I wanted Krabby. I really, really wanted Krabby, because at this point I was trying to catch all the Krabbies and get a Kingler before loads of Kinglers started appearing for me, and that was pretty bumming. I wanted to sort of evolve one. At this point I'm trying to click on Jinx, so I'm double tapping Jinx. I didn't realise that Jinx couldn't evolve at this point, and obviously I didn't actually think of the evolve sort of XP sort of route at this point. So had I done it like really early on, I reckon it could be an easy 25, 26 at this point. But because I didn't sort of do that, I didn't take advantage of the time. So now obviously I've had a few days off that I could have taken better advantage of. But hey ho, 2 weeks off in well soon. It's gonna be so good. Obviously, guys, you may notice my videos I'm gonna be getting up once every 3 days, 4 days. That's because I'm looking to put more sort of quality content in the videos. Obviously that's going to affect my views, that's going to affect sort of the channel itself, but hopefully in the long run it'll be really beneficial and you guys will enjoy it. Of course, I will be able to get back to daily uploads at some point whilst making it quality content as well. I aim to do that over the next couple of weeks and hopefully it will really show off on the channel, and I really hope you guys do enjoy it. But back on the subject here, we've now exited the building itself, the outlet centre within Swindon. We then headed towards the park over here, just so we can grab the what's it called? The Pokestop here, and we then decide to head towards the actual park itself, where I actually managed to, well, that park I've grabbed 2 Growliths in before, even though there's nothing to do with fire in there, which is quite crazy. So we're finally in the park. I've already got one of the stops. I encounter a Drowsy. I'm like, should I? Yeah, I should. Stardust and candy for days. So we'll go ahead and throw a Pokeball at this Drowsy, pretty much nailing it, getting a great feeling, pretty invincible at this point. I think I'd get him in one go, actually. Can we have a look? Bing! Oh, righty then. I caught him in one go, showing my clear superiority as a Pokemon player. Sorry, I couldn't even take myself seriously. I go ahead and grab this Pokestop. And what I've realised at this point, guys, I'm going to actually end the video quite shortly on this point, sort of the gameplay point. And I realised I'm going to go home and evolve all of these beastie boys that I've caught today. Obviously, there's been some on camera, some off camera, so when I evolve them all later and I've got loads, you might be a bit shocked why, but I've got loads to evolve, and I hope you enjoy that. And we're back, guys. I'm actually recording the day after rather than yesterday, which yesterday was when everything else was recorded. The reason being is because I'm, how do I put it, not fully prepared and didn't have enough time to record this yesterday, so I wanted to do an outro today where I could get more Pokemon ready and more evolutions ready for more XP. So guys, get ready, get strapped in, and get ready for this evolution spree. So we've gone ahead and thrown ourselves a lucky egg. We're going to go ahead and start leveling these bad boys up. So we're going to go ahead and look at our creatures. So we can't really do much with the Squirtle. With Squirtle, we cannot evolve till 25, and just selling one of those is something to be 11. So essentially, it's Squirtle's out of the question. If we have a look at our Caterpie, we can actually evolve all 3 of these. So we'll go ahead and evolve the first one and get ourselves a lovely, jubbly Metapod. I think I could probably evolve Metapod to Butterfree, and that would net me another, well, 1,000 for actually evolving it and that, so on and so forth. But it wouldn't sort of even out, I don't think. Let me have a work it out. So it'll be 1,000 XP, and each one of those is 2,000. No, it wouldn't work out, unfortunately, to be better. So we'll go ahead and transfer this Metapod. Actually, no, he's quite a pretty powerful one. We'll keep him for now. We'll go ahead and evolve this one as well. We'll see which one comes out the most powerful, because I believe there's an average that sort of, some might become out, level up a little bit better. But when you level up the sort of weak bug ones, they don't get a mega sort of evolve sort of CP increase. Apart from the last evolution, I think they might. I'm not quite sure. So go ahead and evolve these guys. What the actual main point of this is to get loads of XP. I don't know if you guys are aware, but if you get a lucky egg in evolution, that's 1,000 XP each time. So just from these 3 Caterpie alone, we've got 3,000 XP. I'm not looking to use many Stardust, if not none in this episode. I'm sort of looking to sort of hoard it all up, and just through evolution, we're going to get more powerful creatures. So yeah, we're going to get more powerful creatures. Of course, the power from the creatures comes from the sort of evolution, essentially. Did that Metapod go down? I think it might. I can't remember what it was, actually. Go ahead and transfer him. Transfer this bad boy as well. We don't really need them. I'm just curious to see, like, sort of how much sort of, like, how high he is. He's not actually that good of a Metapod anyway. Now, this is where I've really been looking forward to it. I don't know why it's coming up as hashtag. I actually wanted it as name. Where are we? Where's name? We'll go back down to the Weedles in a bit. We'll go ahead and start from the top, I guess. Oh, go away, Goldine. So we start from the top. We've got Bellsprout. Bellsprout is evolvable, and we're going to go ahead and evolve it now, because we'll get 1,000 XP for the evolve. Plus, I think another 1,000, so we're getting 2,000 XP, because we've not actually got a Gloom yet. So this will actually be really, 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 really good for our levels. So that's going to be a lovely 2,000 XP. Oh, no, wait, what am I about? Why saying Gloom for? What's Gloom? That's oddish. My God, this is Weeping Bell, no, Victory Bell? Yeah, Weeping Bell and Victory Bell, or something like that. So, yeah, there we go, Weeping Bell. Right, I don't know what I was going crazy for there. A lot of people would have been telling me I'm going crazy. I can, of course, then sacrifice a Dratini. I could evolve the Dratini, get Dragonite, and get 2,000 XP. However, I want to save my Dratini candy for when we get a Dragonite on its purpose, or sort of if we have to find a Dragonite on the wild. Guys, Swindon has a lot of Drowsy. Like, I'm going to start transferring some of these now. Like, I won't do all of them because it will take way too long. But we have far too many Drowsy, as you can see. I will go ahead and get a few of these done, but probably won't need to. We won't be able to get all of these done. But as you can see, we've got a lot of Drowsy. I'll sort of do these over time, sort of get rid of a few of them every now and then, just sort of... I've let too many build up. That much is apparent. We'll go ahead and get rid of at least one more line after this. Oh, line, I should say. Where are you? Come back down here. There we go. Transfer. Yes. Transfer. There's just so many of them. Oh, God. Right, we'll go ahead and keep transferring them. Get rid of this line, then I think we're done. There we go, just one more. We're not got as much candy to sort of get 4 evolved with them, but we do have enough to get 3, so that's still 3,000 XP from Drowsy alone. So let's go ahead and, where is it, evolve, right here. Do you want to evolve him? Yeah, I want to evolve him. Let's see what this Hypno is. This should actually be a fairly powerful Hypno. I actually missed a chance to get like a 5/6/4 Drowsy earlier today, so I'm quite bummed on that because that can be a really good Hypno. I'm guessing this should be an 8 to 900 without evolution or sort of without any sort of power up, if not more. So have a look at quickly. 1,030, and that's through no additional help. We'll go ahead and evolve this one, who only had 1 less. So by having 1 less, does that impact him anyway? I mean, from what I'm aware, it doesn't simply do a sort of simple math. You've got a chance of getting on average a better increase or a worse increase, or what it could usually be. So I'm quite intrigued. So this was actually 1 less, and we've managed to get him to. Like, we're waiting. 1,000. So he had 1 less, and yet he went higher. So I'm actually quite intrigued. We're going to go ahead and evolve this guy as well. The last of our Drowsies to evolve to Hypnos. But on the bright side, I've actually now got quite a few gym pokes quite ready. So some of these can be sort of dumped in gyms and then sort of used if I ever need to take down gyms, because they're pretty damn useful to say the very least. But I mean, I just want to see now what this would be. Come on. So he's about 12 short of the other one. So he's still pretty good, to be honest. Like, if I was to evolve the rest of these, they'd be alright as well. But, hey ho, you guys might know it's got a Cubone. It hatched from an egg. I'm quite chuffed with that, actually. I like my Cubones. Can't wait to get into a Marowak. So Eevee, we don't have enough yet, and I can't wait till we do. Ekans, which, in case you didn't know, is Snake backwards, just like Arbok is Cobra backwards, but with a K. Some people didn't know that, so Phil and Rich, we've got a pretty powerful Execute. Can't wait to be able to evolve him, because that'll come out really beastly. Ghastly-wise, we have, I think, got enough to evolve, but I'm trying to save up for a Gengar. So I think actually selling some of these bad boys might be a good idea to sort of start off now. We have got a fairly decent Haunter. I think actually my Ghastly up here is pretty decent, but the Haunter up top is pretty decent too. We'll go ahead and sort of before we do evolve it, we'd make sure it's sort of decent on powered up and stuff, because I'm not that silly, but I want to be able to get sort of 100, so how close are we now? So if I transfer this one as well, and just keep 1 Ghastly on reserve in case we need it, I'm on 38, so we still need 62, that's what, to get 3, so I need about 20 more of them, and I can sell them anyway, and that sort of allows me for the evolution as well, so it's not too bad. Goldeen, we need another 35, so, you know, even if I sold those 4, let's not touch it. Growlithe, I've got 3. Haunter, we need 62, I'm so bummed about that. I'm saying that, I can transfer this one, and we're getting closer. Horsey, we need another 37. Hypno, here's where it's at. 1,044, 1,030, 1,000. As you can see, guys, we have got a crazy amount of Drowsies in Swindon. If you are looking for some psychic Pokemon, definitely head down to Swindon, apparently. Jigglypuff, let me jiggle your puffs. Jinx, oh dear me. Jinx is, one we've got quite a few candy for, and I could sort of level up. These are not really that good of Jinx. Krabby, now this is an interesting one. You see, I want to keep them so I can evolve essentially another one if I wanted to, because actually what happens, I caught this wild one, this Kingler, when I actually wanted to evolve one of my Krabbies to get the sort of surprise of getting it. But if I look at this now, let's have a look. He's pretty high up. He's less high up, so you're not sort of keeping them to evolve and that sort of thing isn't really the best idea, because Krabby, you only come across once in a blue moon, so I'm not actually going to evolve it, because I'd much rather just keep it and use it to power up the Kingler that I've currently got. Magikarp, we're not going to be able to evolve that into Yeah, not anytime soon, because you need 400, which is crazy to get a Gyarados. There's actually some Gyarados at Coatwater in Swindon today. Quite a lot of people got them, but I wasn't, unfortunately. We went up there with my girlfriend and her friend's boyfriend, but we didn't get there, unfortunately. We did not get it. It's quite disappointing. There was no Gyarados popping up, but I managed to nail a lot of more Pokemon before using every single one of my Pokeballs. How many more need to run? Oh, we still need to fit more. And Oddish? Have we got enough Oddish? We do. We can evolve an Oddish. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer one of these, just because I don't need both. In fact, we can transfer this one as well. And there we go. And we're going to go ahead and evolve it into a Gloom. So Vileplume will probably be quite expensive, probably at a healthy 100, I'm sure. But to get the Gloom should be pretty decent. This won't be probably an amazing one, but for the fact I have a 300 Oddish, I'm hoping to get a 500, 600 Gloom. That way I should get a really decent Vileplume, but we'll have a look to see what this comes out at. So Gloom, which always looks so emo, is currently at... Come on. I just realised this is probably going to be longer than the rest of the video. 714! That's crazy! Just for a Gloom. And if we evolve that into Vileplume, that'd be crazy. So how much, actually, I didn't actually pay attention to how much I needed for that. Let's go ahead and scroll up to find that Gloom. Where is it? 100. So it is 100. So if we go ahead and sort of save up now to evolve that bad boy, we're going to be on the clear sailing. Go ahead and get rid of this Metapod. Don't really need him at this point in time. Nidoran female, we've got... Ooh, we need 8 more, so we're getting close to that one. Same with Nidoran male, we're pretty close. Paras, we can get a Parasect actually. That will be an even extra bonus, because of course we haven't got a Parasect yet, so we'll go ahead and do that. Where is it? Paras. My phone's starting to warm up. I'm contemplating just sort of closing it down and re-recording in a second, because I don't want it to crash. Paras. Oh, we need one more. We need to literally get rid of every single one of them. As you guys can see, I've got so much more to evolve and stuff, so we will hit our levels, probably go up by at least to 1 level, I should say, because of course we are quite high now. Evolve Paras, yes, I want a Parasect so bad. Let's have a look to see what it's like. This is a fairly reasonably powerful Paras, but it'll probably only give me a 700 Parasect at tops. So regardless, I can upgrade the Parasect if I need to, but Parasects have always been quite creepy. They're actually based on parasites, as the name suggests. So it's kind of weird that a fungus-based parasite is sort of taking over the host, which I'm presuming is a crab. I'm guessing? I don't know. So what level are we looking at? 600. This is quite a bit of a bummer. But we can, of course, power him up if we get some more Parases, so there's no major issue. Whereas we have some pretty powerful Pidgeys. We can go ahead and evolve these now, because we've actually got a maximum of 90 candy at them. Even if I sell a few more extra, I'd probably have enough for an extra evolution at the end anyway. So I've got at least all 6, 7. I think I've got about 7 evolutions to do for these guys. So these ones are going to be sort of pretty tanked out. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to sort of finish the... No, I'm not going to finish the recording here. What am I on about? I'm bumbling. I'm going to go ahead and click stop and then click restart, just in case we lose any video footage. So now that I've done that, I've managed to sort of hopefully save a lot of battery. What I'm going to do... And I feel like I want to evolve it so bad, just so that I can sort of keep it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to sort of go for XP, and there'll be some point that I do, of course, evolve that Pidgeotto, which is crazy powerful at the moment, and get a really, really good Pidgeot, I reckon. We'll go ahead and get to at least a few more of these Pidgeys done, and I'll be able to save up for that Pidgeot for another thing down the line. I mean, it's only 50 Pidgeys, that's only 15 I need to catch, and I can sell some of them. In fact, I don't need 15, I think I need 10. No, I need more than 10. I'd say about 14, 13, if that. So we've got a 532 there, so we're getting some... What? That's a really powerful Pidgeotto. We've got we've got a decent Pidgeotto, so there's 493, 532, and 607. 607, of course, being the best so far. Go ahead and evolve this guy as well, getting us down to 56. I think we can actually... Because, I mean, we're getting loads of these. There's thousands at the time, though, so it's not really worth to sort of change over. Because I've already got Pidgeot. It's not sort of like it's a new Pokemon. Had it been a new Pokemon, it might have been worth the exchange, but it's really not at this point. So go ahead and get some loads of Pidgeotos, just because, of course, this XP is worth it. Okay, so changing him over. Pidgeotto, goodbye. Come on, evolve. We're getting loads of these. I've not even got onto the Weedles yet. The Rattata are pretty good too, but they're only 25s, so you could probably get 3 of those in this episode, I guess. But this is going crazy good. We're getting loads of evolutions at the moment. I'm really chuffed with this. In fact, I think this is even going to be another separate video, or the video itself is going to be cut down quite considerably because there's so much server issues, which we'll address, of course, in the video, which I'll film the audio for tomorrow. So go ahead and evolve. I think I've got 3 more. So I've got 3 more, plus if I sell 2 of them, I've actually got 4 more. I just wish there was a way to skip this animation because it takes so long. It's probably the longest part of this. I'm sort of tapping the phone to make it go faster. It's not... doing anything. So I'm just doing it out of just sort of nothingness. I'm going to put my phone down, see if that helps cool it down. Oh, we've got crashage. No, we haven't. We'll go ahead and actually sort of transfer him while we're here because he's not going to be that useful. Go ahead and evolve this guy. And, oh my god, we've still got 3 Pidgeys left. We'll have a look to see what level we are now and how close we are to sort of leveling up again. Because it's going crazy slow because of the evolution screen that it's sort of taking its time. There we go. Yeah, go away, bye-bye. Take TTVF and blah, 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 blah. Go away. Pidgeotto, we'll click transfer again, and that way we've got another one. But we're going to go ahead and have a look now at our level. So we've hit level 20. We're not actually that far into level 20. We get all of these lovely items, including Ultra Balls unlocked, so I'm quite happy with that. So I've now got 6,000 out of 50,000 XP. So I do need 50,000 XP, which is crazy. So go ahead and get back into this. Go ahead and start getting back down here to the Pidgeys. I'm so glad I actually did sort of use it to sort of level, to sort of evolve them, because where are we? We're starting to get sort of to the point we need loads of XP. We need sort of every bit of XP we can get. So Pidgey, evolve, yes. I actually didn't check to see how much I've got left on my lucky egg. This video is getting really long. Let me just check how long it's been actually. So I'm getting around 16, 17 minutes of this part alone. So obviously we're looking at a 25-30 minute Pokemon Go video, which is actually quite long for me. So guys, if you are enjoying the videos, please drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and transfer this bad boy away from us. Because he wasn't that Nasari. Evolve this guy. We could probably get another 1 or 2 more evolutions, which, don't get me wrong, I will be doing. I would probably doing it off camera though, because we're getting crazy amount of Pidgey at the moment. And I'm also going to try and get the Pidgeot from that really good powerful one. So we'll probably get the Pidgeot first, to be honest, quite frank, after this one. I think I've got enough. I definitely don't have enough to sort of sell them on, because I've only got 4 left now. Plus the sort of Pidgeys I've got left from Pidgeot, so probably going to get to, what, 20 something? If that, so that's not too bad. I've actually got a Poliwag, and as you can see here, I've got a Poliwhirl, but I still can't get a Poliwrath because you need a lot of that for that, so not even close. But that Poliwag is a really powerful Poliwag. Make a lot more powerful of a Poliwhirl than that one ever will. That Ponyta is really weak, but I've got 21 candy, so if I do catch a few more of those, I can get a Rapidash real easy. Now, this is where I'm really sort of bummed out. Psyduck, okay, I have 40. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8... 10. To be able to get a Golduck, I'd need 1 more, and I was so close to catching one, but I lost all of my Pokeballs, and I was so bummed out about that. So the Raticate isn't that strong, but he's not too weak, essentially. I feel like if I evolve one of these guys, which I'm going to do now, we might get a more powerful one, because I think I actually upgraded that Raticate anyway, so we won't get it straight off the bat, but we should get a fairly decent one, sort of, for what it is. Rattata, sorry, I should say. You won't get amazingly good ones straight off the bat anyway, but the Raticate should be interesting, so let's have a look, see what sort of Amazeballs, hopefully, we're getting. So he's a 723, saying that's not too bad at all. That's nothing to shake a stick at. Something that could hold down some lower level gyms in like lower areas, so I ain't got an issue with that. Let's go ahead and evolve this one as well. Just another 25, so we've got 2 more we can do, essentially. This one and 1 more after that. So I'm actually getting quite a lot of XP, of course. I mean, I sort of needed another 5 to 15, I don't know how much XP I needed. I needed a lot, essentially. And we're doing a real good job of getting loads of XP at the moment, so I should hopefully get close to level 21 relatively quickly. I'll probably be able to nail 21 by the end of tomorrow, 22 by the end of the next day, so on and so forth. Hopefully getting a level each a day, if not more. I would be okay with a bit less, of course, because I haven't got an issue with that. Go ahead and evolve this one as the last one. I could, of course, get another one, but once again, I'll do that tomorrow. I've got loads of time to sort of do XP grinds. I don't want to sort of make this video too long, or longer than it needs to be, of course. Guys, I've given you the tips before, but always make sure you're getting Rattatas, Pidgeys, Weedles, and Caterpie. Rattata isn't that great because he's got 25, but Pidgeys, Weedles, and Caterpie, you can get 12 before you need 12 candy before you can evolve it, and that's easy 1,000 XP. So if we scroll down to the Weedle, I'm not going to go ahead and do it now because obviously it's going to take way too much time. But I've got about 5 there, plus the ones I can sell, probably another 6. I've probably got 6,000 XP to go up again, so I'll probably be on about 17,000 XP. But I think we're going to end it here, guys. So if you've enjoyed today's video, please drop a like and if you haven't enjoyed today's video, please drop a like and if you haven't, make sure to subscribe and join my crazy bit of content. I super appreciate it. My name is Vertico. You can call me B. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and ta-ra!